in the house, but I thought I'd sit here and talk to you guys for a minute. I want your opinion. Come on in. I want y'all opinion. I have a question to ask. I have a question to ask you guys. And I want your honest opinion. Come and talk to me. Come on in, y'all. How y'all doing this Friday evening? Is it Friday or Saturday? It's Saturday, ain't it? Y'all see how I be lost? It's Saturday. See, that's what happens when you get old. You forget what days. Now I'm turning into my mother. Hi, wellness. What's up? What's good with it? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Push them thumbs up. Come in the house. Bloop, bloop. Push them up. Put your hands up. Y'all know I'm always happy. How y'all doing? Miss Cecilia, how you doing, love? Come on in. Let's talk. What is that, Vanna? Sandra, Patricia, come on in. Let's holler. Come and holler at your girl this Saturday night. Let's talk about some stuff, man. I have a question for each and every one of you, especially the ones that hate Diddy. You know, I don't hate nobody. And I'm sorry y'all mad at me, but I don't dislike nobody because I just don't. I even forgive the people. My lips are, I got on this crazy lipstick. I even forgive the people that have hurt me personally. You know what I'm saying? I am a forgiving person. That's how God made me. If I can forgive somebody that cheated on me, had me throwing up grits and cornflakes because I'm lovesick and left me with kids, how come I can't forgive Diddy? I don't even know him. I didn't forgive people that personally owed me money, then talked about me, then talked about my mama, then stole from me. I didn't forgive those people who personally know me. Why would I hold vengeance in my heart for somebody I don't know? Do y'all know how ridiculous a lot of people sounding? I have a question. Do anybody know what due process is? It's part of the law. Everybody that's a citizen gets due process when it comes to the law. That's why when you stop by the police and before they arrest you, what do they have to do? Do anybody know what they have to do? They can't just tell you get in the car, let's go, we're going to the county jail. What do they have to do? They have to do it. And if they miss this one little part, your whole case will get thrown out. No matter how serious your case is, they will have to throw that whole case out. They have to read you your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be held against you in a court of law. You know why they say that? That means you have rights as a citizen. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to talk to nobody without your attorney. Nobody. That's your right. So I have people coming at me saying, if Diddy not guilty, why he ain't speaking? Because he had the right to remain silent. Due process mean he have the right to go through the processes of court and be found guilty in a court of law. How y'all mad at YouTubers that's standing behind the law? Y'all mad at us like we trying to protect Diddy. No, we're not. Because our personal opinion don't matter either. Whatever we think, it does not matter. I seen people criticizing Sherelle and Perry, her husband. You taking up for Diddy. Do y'all know how ridiculous y'all sound? How we taking up for a man we never met? Now, if it was Ralph from New Edition, y'all be like, yeah, Nina, you being biased. Because I know Ralph. You know, I've been around Ralph. I was in love with Ralph. But Diddy, I never met Diddy, and he has been accused for doing something to my birthday twin, Tupac Shakur. So believe me, my feelings for Diddy is not that great. But I don't know that man personally to hold something against him. And even if I believed all this is true, because I ain't telling y'all, just like I ain't telling y'all who I'm voting for. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I feel about Diddy. Even if I believe in my heart of hearts that it's all true, guess what Diddy deserved? Due process. For all of y'all that already said he guilty, lock him up. What makes you different from him? If he broke the law, don't you think you breaking the law by saying that? You ain't breaking the law. So what if they just go get Diddy right now and throw him in jail and get him life? Would y'all be happy? Without no due process. You would appreciate them breaking the law. Okay, if that's the case, what's the difference in the police pow-powing innocent black folks? Why they gotta go to court? They should just walk free. He to them, he did something. He looked like a criminal. He don't have to go to court. Let him go. I'm saying, shouldn't nobody have to go through due process? Nope. Lock him up. Let him go. We don't have no rules of the land. Just let everybody, whatever the people say, that's what matter. So y'all telling me y'all want to set us back 400 years, right? Y'all want to set us way back when we ain't had no rights. That's what y'all want to do. Because you can't be straddle the fence, people. You can't be on this side, I'm pro-black, hear me roaring in. On this side, I don't like that Negro, lock him up. You got to make up your mind. Do you want to follow the rules of the land? Do you want fair rights, equal rights, or you don't? You cannot pick and choose when you feel like it. See, this is wrong with my people. A lot of times, y'all want to go with the crowd and what sounds good and what looks good and who makes you sick and I don't like and who's sitting where in church. Y'all want to do all that stuff and be part of a clique instead of saying what is right and what is wrong. How we raising these children with grown folks is on YouTube arguing about due process and y'all know the law. Y'all know the law. But y'all want everybody to break it because y'all don't like Diddy, a man that y'all never met him before in y'all life. You really don't know. Like I said, how many of y'all right now, I want y'all to push yes. Just push yes. Can you get before God right now and put up your right hand and say, I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, but help me, Father God, I know for a fact Diddy guilty. I know for a fact. Could you stand before God and say that? If you can't, how dare you say he don't deserve due process? I know to us, it look real bad. To us, it sounds horrible what Cassie said. To us, everything Lil Rodney said, I don't believe Lil Rodney. I told y'all from the gate. I don't care if y'all mad or not. I don't believe Lil Rodney ass. Lil Rodney wanted $50,000 in a contract. He might say anything. He wouldn't got a GoFundMe attorney. Okay. Him and Tyrone Blackburn, whatever the hell his name, they some garbage. So now his credibility is gone. You know what? If you get caught in a court of law lying one time, your credibility is shot. They ain't gonna believe nothing else you say. Tyrone Blackburn got caught several times lying to this judge. He just threw the case away when it came to Lil Rodney case. He pretty much told them, y'all ain't got shit coming. Keep doing your GoFundMe, because that's all you about to get up out of here. Tyrone, you will not become famous off Diddy in my courtroom, because I see what you're doing, brother. You and Lil Rodney take y'all little asses somewhere else and go do something, but it ain't happening here. Not today, knuckle. It ain't happening today. So he just threw away 47. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just for once, put yourself in that judge's shoes. Put yourself in the reason I'm bringing this up because I'm trying so hard not for people to turn my way or Sherelle's way or anybody else's way. I want y'all to put on your logical thinking hats. Can y'all do that? Take your personal feelings out of this. For all of you that's been argued before in your life, been cheated on by a black man, you don't like black men, you don't like black people, somebody in your family touched you, an ex-boyfriend harmed you, take all your personal feelings and throw it over there. Take yourself up out this case and throw it over there. Because that's what's going on right now. Y'all got y'all personal feelings in this case. Oh, they that happy because I remember my cousin them did that to me. Oh, my neighbors them did that. This is not your situation. This is not, baby girl, sir. Diddy ain't the one to hurt you. Diddy ain't the one to hurt you, sis. Diddy not that black man who cheated on you and left with them kids. Diddy not the one that argued you. Stop making him pay for what somebody else did for you, to you. Because that's what a lot of y'all doing. Y'all know y'all are. That's why y'all so angry. And I hear people say, you victim shaming. I was a victim. This ain't even about you, sis. This is about Diddy. This ain't about you. And no, I'm not victim shaming by saying, Cassie, I don't know you. How's this victim shaming? I don't know you, Cassie. I don't know you from Adam. You could be an impulsive liar, all I know. So I am not going to believe you just because you told me something. Because I can go right here and tell somebody right now, I am Diddy's little cousin, and we grew up together, and I'm a millionaire, and this chain I got on cost $50,000. Should they believe me? They don't know me. I can tell anybody anything. That's what's so great about the internet. You can be whoever you want to be. But prove it. Nina, let me go get the tester, the diamond tester, and see if that diamond tester say it's real. Because until then, you're lying to me. It's fake. Prove me that chain is real. I know you got it on. I see it. It's heavy. But I want to see if all them diamonds real. Otherwise, you're a liar. Should I get mad? You know why I shouldn't get mad? Because I'll be lying. These diamonds ain't real on this damn chain. They look real. They look real. Fake as hell. But I can walk up into a nice club in Houston. See, Houston do the tester. But if they didn't do the test, I'll walk right up in there with that club sitting there like I'm Big Willie and talking about, I'm buying drinks for everybody. Put it on my tab. They be like, damn, she got money. She got that diamond chain on and shit. She got money. When it's time to pay the bill, you know what I'm saying? I was just bullshitting. I was playing. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Y'all was believing me. This shit fake as hell. You know what I'm talking? It looked real. Some might sound good. Am I putting her down? No. I'm telling y'all how the law go, not how Nina think. So stop putting stuff on the people that's saying we respect due process. We respect the law. Everybody deserve it, even Diddy. Everybody deserve a right to remain silent and have their day in court. Every single person. It is not our job to tell people if they're guilty or not. And you ain't in law. You're not in law. You're not a judge. Only the judge can do that. I hope y'all know that. Only the judge. And not any judge. The judge on that case. Not even the other judges in the building can tell the person they're guilty. Only the judge on that case can say that. And you know what? The charges. You know the only person that can bring up charges. Not Cassie, not Lil Rodney, not the girl from Detroit, not Kim Porter, not Albie Shore. You know the only one can bring up charges. It's the prosecutor. That's the law. So if the prosecutor say, y'all didn't show me enough proof, I'm not listening to people on YouTube, Facebook, public opinion in the hood. No, show me evidence where I can bring up charges to say. And sometimes the prosecutor do be on bullcrap. They did it to me. Sometimes they put up charges on people that shouldn't even have charges put on them, okay? But one thing y'all got to remember, a prosecutor going to be very careful to bring up charges against somebody that can take their career. Because if they bring up charges wrong, their livelihood is over. Would it make them look good to prosecute Sean Puffy Combs? It might, but then again, it might not. Because you don't know who his friends are. You might prosecute him and his buddy, the one signing your checks. He might play golf with Puffy kid's godfather. Now your whole career is gone because you was listening to the public opinion. And now your ass on food stamps and Medicaid and Section 8 like the ones was telling you, get Diddy guilty. Now you over there with them looking stupid because you went by public opinion instead of your job. Because if I was a prosecutor, and at first, when I first started law, y'all, I wanted to go to school to be a prosecutor. Then I realized how dirty they was. I'm like, I just can't be putting people in jail when I know they innocent. I just can't. It's so many innocent people, and the state make you prosecute certain people, and I can't do that. If I know they innocent, I'm not gonna try to prosecute you. So that's why I didn't. But if I did, let me tell you what I would do with this case. When I first got the information from Cassie, Lil Rodney, whoever I got it from, I'm going to talk to them eye to eye. I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty, all the way down to the first day you met him. Because I want to know what your motives are. Why now? That's me. Why now? They got to talk to me. Now, then I'm going to find out, were you involved in anything that ever happened with this person? Because I'm going to tell them like this. If I find out that you had any involvement, if you spiked any drinks, if you slept with any minors, if you persuaded any kids, you go into prison. So come clean with me right now. Did you have any involvements? Now, if they say, yeah, but he made me. Okay, he made you. Prove it. I know what you're saying. Prove it. I was scared. Prove it. Show me a text message. Show me a picture, a video where he was choking you. Show me something he sent your mind. This is how you prove stuff. I have a message. I have videos. I have all kinds. Now you can prove stuff. Now we can build on that, okay? But you can't come up in here and tell me nothing that happened 30 years ago. You can't tell me that something happened 10 years ago. You got to prove to me what you're saying, Lil Rodney. You done had over 50 pages of shit on other people that's not even talking. These people say they don't even want to talk. How you talking for J-Lo, Rodney? How the hell you talking for J-Lo? You never met J-Lo in your life. J-Lo sitting over there with Ben, chilling, and they knocking on the door to my Lil Rodney said that you had a gun in your purse in 98. She like, what? Who the hell is Lil Rodney? Her and Diddy been done. He didn't bring us some shit that we don't even think about no more. Now, the lady that said she got powder in the face, she been saying Diddy did this. Do y'all know that certain things is double jeopardy? Diddy beat the case, y'all. For all the people that don't know the law, it's called double jeopardy. Diddy beat that case. He went to trial. He won in court. You cannot be, if Diddy right now say, yeah, I did it, I shot her, they can't do nothing. He beat the case. Why you think OJ, after he got found not guilty, what did OJ do? He wrote a book and said, what if I did it? This is how this is what I would have did. He pretty much was putting it in their face because they couldn't do nothing. Double jeopardy. The law have orders. It's things in the law, and we gotta follow them. If y'all like it or not. And I keep telling people, y'all blowing the case, because guess what the new damn rumor is now? Every day is a new damn rumor. Okay, before I say this. Everybody that pretending that they know what the Fed's saying and doing, tell me this. When have in history of the law, have the feds reached out to a YouTuber? Have the feds went to the press and told them what they have on their docs? All these people know what the feds saying and doing every day. When have that ever happened? Why would the feds tell us what they're doing? Did anybody know they was finna come raid Diddy house? No, but before they came, how many rumors was people saying Diddy house got raided yesterday? I'm like, I ain't seen it on the news. They've been saying this for months. Diddy house got raided. When? And I said, when Sean Puffy Combs' house get raided, it's going to be national news. And it was national news. But did any of us know? Nope. We didn't have a clue. Just like he didn't. They were so hush-hush about what they were going to do. Diddy didn't even know it. The officers themselves didn't even know it. So why in the hell would they be reaching out to these YouTubers telling them about their docs? They said it's public information. No, not when it's an investigation, it's not. Because that's the case. The criminal can go get the public information too and see what they're doing. Y'all don't think Diddy get all on paperwork that everybody saying they getting? They get it after the fact. Like, Diddy can find out why they came in his house, what they found, all that. But he couldn't find that out before they came in the house, what they were going in there to look for. They're going to tell you after the fact what they went and did. And what y'all don't realize is Diddy is suing. Let me tell you why. Y'all think Diddy's suing because they ran up in his house and everybody's saying he can't sue. You could always sue people. That don't mean you're going to win, but you always got the right to sue. He's suing them because not only Christian and Justin was in the house. His 18-year-old daughter was in the house too. So his kids were in there. They at home. They at the crib. One in the shower. One's playing video games. And she probably was on the phone with her boyfriend. They put lasers up to them kids' head like this. Why? Overkill. Now, what by the slip of a finger, they would have pawpawed them kids? You know why they say it's overkill? Because they cannot tell the public what they went in there for. Did y'all go in there for El Chapo? Was somebody in there highly dangerous with a weapon? Why did y'all go in there like that? They can't tell people why they went in there like that. You can't tell the public, I went in there and put lasers on 20-year-old children, because to me, they kids, and an 18-year-old kid, because we looking for some freak tapes. What if that was your child? For all of you saying, Christian Combs, is he over? Y'all want this 25-year-old boy life to be over. That's what's so sad to me. This boy, even if he was the worst person ever, he was raised by Diddy. Come on, man. He deserved to get his life right. Don't put that boy in prison because he grabbed somebody's thigh or try to make a girl go down on him. Okay, do what you got to do, but he don't supposed to get no life for that. He didn't take it. I remember a case, and I should have got his name, a college white guy. The girl in the back of the college. Look it up. On camera. His rich white daddy went to court and talked to the judge and said, I don't think you should send him to jail because it's going to mess up his career. Do you know he got probation? He argued her on camera. Because they didn't want to mess up his prestigious college education and his chances to be somebody in life. But what y'all saying about Christian? Destroy him. That little white kid, everybody took off for him on his. Can y'all hear me? I don't even know if y'all can hear me. I'm pressing charges on Leon. My video was going real good. He just interrupted my whole video. Can somebody tell me if you can hear me or not? If not, I gotta go. You can hear me? Thank you. I'm pressing charges on Leon ass. I don't know what's wrong with these phones. When somebody call you FaceTime, your whole sound get knocked out. And you pay top dollar for these raggedy ass phones. I might as well have a bloop. This shit get on my nerves to my iPhone 15. My kids done talk me and get an iPhone 32. This shit don't do nothing. I might as well be on a house phone talking to y'all, just talking. Y'all can't see me, but can y'all hear me? I need to just go get a house phone because they work better than these damn cell phones. And you pay what, $39.99 a month for a house phone? Because these iPhones is for the birds. I'm about sick of this shit. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, David, come and get the food. All right. Like I was saying, I lost my train of thought. All I want you guys to do is be fair and be honest. This is what I had to learn growing up, and my parents installed in me, and so did my teachers in my life, my mentors, and my college professors. They always told me how to think with my critical thinking skills. And they always told me to always put yourself in somebody else's shoes and think about how they feel before you start judging them. I have to always think on both sides of the spectrum in everything I do in life. Because do y'all know it's people on death row right now because they looked guilty and they really wasn't? It's people that went to their grave on death row and they found out later on that person didn't do it. Did y'all know that? It's people in jail right now, like my nephew, fighting for their life and they didn't even do it. You know, my nephew is in prison right now, y'all, because of circumstantial evidence. And that's what y'all trying to charge Diddy with. Y'all trying to charge him with circumstantial evidence. It sound like you did it. It looked like you did it. So you did it. That's circumstantial. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? No proof at all. Public opinion. It looked like you did it. It sound like you did it. So to us and all the juries up here, the 12 jurors, you did it. No witness, no cameras, no pictures. We just think you did it. That's circumstantial. That's the worst law I ever heard of. Because now they putting somebody's life in a human being's hands, which I hate trial. I hate people going to trial. I'm going to tell you why. In a week or two, 12 people that you never met in your life. They don't know your struggles. They don't know your goods, your bads. They don't know how you was raised. They don't know your parents. They don't know what kind of church you went to, what kind of school. They looking at what one person telling them about you, and they have 4 or 5 days to decide if you a good person or a bad person. Who are they to play God? That is the worst thing I ever heard of in my life when it comes to the justice system. The worst, because you don't even know if those people are racist or not. You don't know if them people been hurt by a black person or a Puerto Rican person or a white person, and they decide when you come before them like everybody, all of them guilty, because I hate black people. I hate white people. And that's how people judge folks. When I was a manager, I had this girl whose parents couldn't even speak English. They were Spanish. Her mother did not like me. She was a teenager. Her mother did not like me. And see why her mother didn't like me? Because a black man arred her when she was a teenager. So she didn't like black folks. And I was nice as ever to her daughter. Her daughter was like my little niece. She loved me to death. I would just spoil her. I thought she was a beautiful thing. Her name was Ice Star. David had a crush on her. He was 3. He called her Ibar. Her name was Ice Star. He like, I love Ibar. She was everything to me. The girl was so beautiful, and I wanted to see her. I was training her to be a manager. Her mother hated me. So I asked her mother, why you dislike me? You know what her mother said? I hate all black people because a black man took my body from me. And I said, explain to her that I'm not that black man that took her body. Neither is my black brother, my black father, my black cousin. We don't know her. But in her mind, I hated all black people. And that's how a lot of y'all are right now. I hate Diddy because I was hard before. You victim shaming, Nina. I hate Diddy because somebody poisoned me before and took advantage of me. I hate you, Nina, because you victim shaming. This is what y'all doing. This is what you're doing. GM, what is his name? OM saying, nah, it's not. Dang. Okay. Your mother was right. Yeah, my mother was right. I know my mother was the shit. I don't know about y'all mother, but my mother just can see through like clouds, like the cloudy stuff. My mother she knew how to read people. And I do the same thing, y'all. You know why I'm not liked and I wasn't really liked? I was real popular in high school. Don't get me wrong. I was really popular. But I was disliked a lot. Let me tell you why. I stayed to myself. I'm just now starting to talk like this. I didn't used to talk. I was always quiet. I was in a shell. People used to think I was pretty. I didn't see that. I was a little shy, reserved person. My goal was to be famous. So I had a studio in my basement my parents put down there. I used to model. Kind of find out I wasn't tall enough, so I didn't go nowhere with that. I used to go to talent shows. I used to bake and sell. I've been an entrepreneur since I was a little kid. And this is the main reason why people didn't like me. And it's the main reason those same people to this day that didn't like me when I was 15 to 18 in school, and I'm 54, they don't like me to this day. You know why? Because I read people real well. And when I read you, I stay away from you. When I feel like you some garbage, I stay away from you. I don't argue with you. And I never was involved in a clique. I was a one-woman show. And guess who my friends were? Mostly boys. Not because they were touching me or I liked them. I trusted my male counterparts faster than females. Females were messy. I learned that at a young age. I think I learned that like in the 6th grade. I don't want to be friends with them. Because you know what? I watch girls do this. I don't like her. Why you don't like her? She just stupid. She can have on something new. This is why they don't like her, because she got on a new outfit. I don't like her. Look at her. She thinks she better than everybody. So they get all the girls to come over here. Black girls got this bad, y'all. They get all the girls come over here. Don't talk to her. Now y'all being a bully to this girl. She ain't did nothing to you. And I'm the one that would go over there and be like, you okay? I'm your friend. I would be the person friend. You know how I got my best friend at 8? I met my best friend at 8 years old. Everybody was bullying her. She had one eye. She had a fake eye. And her family didn't have a lot at this time. And everybody would bully her. I got in a fist fight over her and didn't even know her. Took her home to my mom and was like, Mom, my friend going through a hard time. And my mother talked to her mama and she pretty much ended up staying with us. We've been friends since we were 8 years old. Because I didn't like how people was treating her. And I fought people for her. And to this day, when somebody says something about her, because she has some problems going on, they can't say it to me. I can say what I want to her, but they can't. I fight for the underdog because I don't like bullies. I don't like bullies. And I'm a fair person. You know how I was raised? I don't know how y'all was raised. It's weird. I think a lot of y'all weren't raised right. You know why I say y'all weren't raised right? Because from the cloth I'm cut from, you treat people like you want to be treated. That's how I was raised. If I want due process and I want to be treated fair through the law, and I want my sons to be treated as fair as the law, and I don't want nobody putting no laser pow to my son's head, Diddy people deserve the same damn treatment. They deserve the same damn treatment. If he's guilty, it's going to be revealed. We don't have to press it. We don't have to call nobody. We don't have to make 1,000 videos. You know Diddy did it. I don't know shit because I don't know Diddy. I don't know Cassie. I don't know none of these people. And the reason I keep coming on here because so many people just crazy to me. Y'all so messed up in the mind that y'all really think y'all done solved this case. And then the ones that ain't going along that click, I don't like Diddy. And you like Diddy now? I hope your channel fail. That's that stupid high school shit. You like Diddy? Shame on you. Nope. You're wrong. It ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. Prove to me he did it. First of all, let me make this clear. First of all, I don't give two shits. Not two, not even one. If Diddy innocent or guilty. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I don't give a damn. Because Diddy ain't finna feed me. He ain't finna pay my bills. Like I said, my taxes ain't gonna go down. I ain't gonna get no extra money in my check. I don't give a damn if Diddy is innocent or guilty. I'm doing my job talking about Diddy. This is why I talks about Diddy. Because YouTube say you gotta go with the trend, Nina. I hope y'all know we get emails. I get emails sometimes. It say, to lift up your ratings, you gotta talk about what's trending. When y'all say don't talk about Diddy, you got to talk about Diddy because that's what's trending. So for y'all, you said you weren't going to talk about, I have to. This is my job. It's like if your job come to you and say, no, we got to do this. Well, people not buying that. Well, I don't like them clothes. Well, this is what people want. Well, I don't wear them clothes. Either you going to get the people what they want or you ain't got no job. That's YouTube. Either I'm going to get the people what they want or I ain't going to have no job. But see, I'm borderline like this because I have morals. I ain't like everybody else getting 200,000 and 300,000 views in one video. When I first started, y'all go look at my old videos. Y'all don't believe me. Go look back at my old videos. I was getting them numbers. Then I calmed myself down. I said, nah, I got to stay above water. I got a doggy paddle because I ain't doing that. I ain't going too deep. Now, I'll talk about Diddy, but I'm going to talk about Diddy right here. Right here. I got to be above water because I don't know that man. I don't know that man. Let me say that again. I don't know him. I don't know Cassie. It appears that Diddy had something to hide because he paid her. No, let me clear that up too. Diddy didn't pay Cassie $30 million. Diddy didn't pay Cassie $30 million. Y'all better stop listening to these lies. You know who paid him? Paid her? The record label. Diddy didn't go in his bank account and say, here, give her a $30 million check. The record label did. Why? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Can y'all deep sea dive? Psh. Why would the record label pay little old Cassie? Who is Cassie? They weren't paying her that much, but she was an artist. Why would they pay her that kind of money? You know why? Because she knows some shit on a lot of serious people. She knows some shit. You think Clyde Davis gonna tell the record company, cut her that check? If Clyde Davis didn't do nothing, that means Clyde Davis is a little guilty. He did some shit. He looked at Diddy. I can imagine. They looked at Diddy, because, you know, Diddy wasn't paying her at first. She wanted $10 million. Diddy told her no. That's why I'm thinking, like, she didn't have too much at first, because Diddy told her no for like 2 years. I'm not giving you nothing. I don't care. Sue me. Diddy was telling her no, just like he did with Lil Rodney. So evidently what she had on Diddy, he didn't care if she told us. Have y'all thought about that? She told Diddy, I'm going to expose. Diddy's like, I don't give a damn shit. They know I sleep with monkeys. Who the hell cares? Well, shit, I sleep with monkeys and donkeys and cows. They don't, what they gonna do? So what? Show the people. Then she came back 2 years later and she had something else. But this time, she had something on people above Diddy. Think, people. Because the big men said, pay her now. Oh, hell no. Pay her. So how it go from Diddy telling her no for 10 million to her getting 30 million? She had some shit on some big people. Cassie know a whole lot, y'all. Cassie probably do know about Kim Porter's death. She probably do. I didn't put it past her. Cassie probably was getting choked up and beat down and dragged and drugged because that's the life she was in. Didn't y'all parents tell you ain't nothing in them streets? How many people parents tell you ain't nothing in them streets? You can't never win against the streets. You can't never beat the streets. If you dance with the devil, what you expect to come out of it? So everything Cassie said, I believe a whole lot of it. A whole lot of it. A whole lot of it I don't. But a whole lot of it, I believe her. I believe he was putting his hands on her. I believe he put her on drugs. He on drugs. He's on drugs. Look at Bobby and Whitney. Shit, and people want to believe Bobby Brown put her on it when she was doing it before she met Bobby. You see how things just look like something that's not. She was snorting when she met Bobby Brown. Okay? But the world wanted us to believe that Bobby Brown had Whitney strung out. Whitney is from Newark. Newark. She was a street girl. She was about that life. She was going to be Wendy Williams' ass. She had them hands. They said Whitney Houston didn't play. But if you listen to the public, Bobby Brown strung her out, took a cute little princess. She was a model and such a church girl. And Bobby that was a big ass lie. Come on, man. Even people close to her said that was a lie. So everything that we think look like, it ain't. It ain't. Okay? But I believe, you know why I believe Cassie? Diddy had power. He had money. He liked sex. He liked kinky sex. He might like choking a girl sometimes. He liked selling the woman he with to other men, and he'd get off in the corner. Is any of that illegal? This is what the judge gonna ask Cassie. Did you start off doing that? I hope y'all know that's what he's gonna ask her. Did you start off letting him do that to you? Yeah, but I didn't like. So how you know when you said no, he really thought you didn't mean yes? How many times y'all had kinky sex and had foreplay and y'all had other people in the room and you enjoyed it? Did you ever enjoy it? Well, from the beginning, I wanted to give Diddy anything he wanted because I love Diddy. Okay, what make you think he didn't think you didn't love it no more? Now, prove to me when you said no and he made you do it. Because you just told me you did it voluntarily several times. Y'all gonna think, y'all really believe in your mind, for real. Y'all really believe in your mind. This woman that was in love with Sean Puffy Combs, his money, his lifestyle, his sex, she never said yes. The first time when he said, baby, try this pill, you gonna get zooted. I'm telling you, it's gonna take you to another millennium. And I said it wrong. It's gonna take you way up there. You don't think she ever just... Y'all really think he choked her and threw the pill down her throat? He choked her and made her take it. For 14 years. Y'all keep forgetting she was his woman. She wasn't visiting. She wasn't just at an F-off. This was his woman. She slept with this man every night. They got up and ate breakfast together. They laughed together. They went to movies. They took baths together. They went on vacations. They fought. They cussed. They cried. They made nasty, kinky sex for 14 years. Just think about your relationship. Think of all the stuff you and your man did. Now, even the ones that was getting beat down by their boyfriend. Did you go to work? Did you get up and wash your face, brush your teeth, get your clothes on? Did you call your mom? How many times for real, can y'all be for real? How many times did your family tell you to leave that no good ass Negro alone? many times your family said, you know he ain't shit? You just gonna keep on looking like a raccoon? And what you was saying? Stay out of my business. You don't tell me what to do. How many of y'all done cut off y'all family members because they didn't like the man you was with? How many of y'all told y'all mama don't come to your house because she was nosy in your business? How many? Raise your hand. How many of y'all done cussed out people because they telling you that I seen him cheating? Oh, that bitch hating on me. How many? Because you know why I say that? People on the outside can see shit that you don't see. People can tell you, that's Ike Turner, girl. You don't know. That's Ike. He love me. You just mad because you ain't got no man. Ike is whooping your ass. You just gonna keep letting Ike do that to you? You can stay out. Matter of fact, don't come back over my house no more. How many of y'all say this? And I hear this all the time. I don't fuck with my family. I don't mess with my family. My family messy. All because of some penis. Y'all ain't never been weak for no penis. Y'all can tell me y'all ain't never been weak for no penis. Y'all ain't never cut off a friend because your friend said your boyfriend tried to talk to her. You ain't never fought no girl over no man that wasn't no good. Huh? Stop lying. So why y'all think she couldn't be weak for Diddy? I was weak for a man. So how I'm gonna say Cassie wasn't weak for a man? We do some stupid shit when we in love, man. And if you ain't strong, you might just take drugs. If you not strong, you might just participate in a F-off. If you're not strong, you might just help do a crime. Why you think they have the show called For My Man? Have anybody looked that show up? It's called For My Man. It's so many weak women, they made a show about us. And guess what? Everybody on that show are criminals. And most of the people on that show was professional women. It's a case right now, if you Google it, and I need to just start doing reaction videos. A 23-year-old prison guard, she was going up to the prison with the eyelashes on. She had her weave in her head. She had her makeup on, and she was overseeing of a man prison. And that should have been against the rules. Makeup and weave and lashes. Now you come in here looking like one of them. You don't come in here looking like that. They ain't had no woman. Guess what she did? She started sleeping with the inmates. And she had one of them break out. And I worked with a woman that worked with me at Job Corps that was right up under the warden. You know why she was at Job Corps? You know why she was a felon? Because she was sleeping with an inmate. She was sneaking contraband up in there. She was weak for a prisoner and lost her whole career for some penis that's in jail. Some penis is in jail. So you gonna tell me a woman can't be weak to a man? I've been weak to a man. Can we talk tonight? For real, can we talk for real? This for grown folks tonight. This grown folks conversation right here. Let's stop the bull crap, man. Sister Sarah, put the Bible down right now. You can pray after this service. We having service on YouTube right now. But Sister Sarah, put your Velcro shoes in the corner. You can put them on in the morning. And your Depends, put them over there. We talking some real stuff tonight. How many people had grandparents whose grandfather had babies all over the city, and you had aunts and uncles till he died? And grandma never did nothing but sit in there. She had on that damn dress, and the dress was up on her butt because she had that big booty on her back. And she in there cooking. She cooking right now. Grandma was in there cooking right now for Sunday dinner. Right now for tonight. Granddaddy ain't nowhere to be found. And she didn't want to lead the church prayer in church. She didn't want to put hands on people. She cooked the best pound cakes. She loving everybody in the neighborhood. But if you say something about Grandpa Jimmy, oh, look, she would forget Jesus. Did you just talk about Jimmy? Don't you talk about Jimmy. Jimmy take care of me and these 14 kids. I heard that Grandpa Jimmy be across town. Listen, I wouldn't brush your head to the white meat you talk about Jimmy. As long as Jimmy coming in here Tuesday with that check, I don't give a damn where Jimmy going. I don't even want his business no more anyway. I'm tired of it. But don't you talk about Jimmy. Even Grandma was stupid for a man. Grandpa had babies everywhere. Papa was a rolling stone. That song was for real. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Man, these men out here do anything. Cassie ain't the only one. You act like Diddy doing something that ain't been going on for the life. This shit been going on, man. If Diddy's so bad, where these movies come from with Goldie, you know, these pimp movies, Don Juan, even Snoop Dogg walk around here like he a pimp. Where this shit coming from? This shit been going on. How many of y'all had a stroll in your in your city where all the prostitutes was on the corner running up to cars back in the day? They can't do that shit no more because they on crack right now. They ain't out just selling booty no more for a man. They selling booty for a rock. They ain't got time for to get, no. Nigga, I'm trying to get high. But back in the day, them girls used to be running up to cars. Me love you long time. And get a money to a man. So Cassie ain't the first one to be weak. How many women you know was selling they behind and giving a man the money? How many of y'all done took care of a man? He at home right now. Some young Jody is sitting at home with a video game, eating up somebody's kids' snacks with his boys in there. And she at work. But if her mama call her and say, why that Negro at your house? You at work and he there with them kids eating up their snacks. The babies then called me crying. Mama, don't be in my business. Listen, you ain't even got to call my house. This shit ain't new. This shit is not new. When I was a daycare provider to the state of Michigan, I was a daycare provider for 10 years. I had my own daycare. Let me tell you what I used to experience. I used to make women sign contracts that you got to give me a 2-week notice so I can replace you before you mess up my income. Do y'all know how many women would just not show up with their kids? They didn't care if I took them to court. Let me tell you why they would do that. They would meet a damn Jody or a trench coat. Whoever used to do daycare know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, you can say, somebody babysitting your kids, a family member or whatever, and that Negro in that house would get the money. Them kids ain't learning nothing. They not eating. The TV babysitting them, or they stay outside till the streetlights come on. Mama at work, and they keeping the money in the house. They would take their kids out of a good daycare who giving them nourishment. They teaching them. They loving them, taking them on trips. They keep that Negro money in his pocket. The state of Michigan was giving these no good men the child care money, and they weren't even taking care of the children. But they were taking them out my care because he's telling her, we might as well keep the money here. I'm at home anyway. I can watch the kids. He don't give two shits about her kids. He might be R-ing her kids. So y'all can't tell me how weak a woman is. I deal with women. I mentor women. I know a lot of Cassies. I know a whole lot of Cassies. And I was asking this question, what took you so long to leave? I was scared. Scared of what? You thought he could beat the police? First of all, y'all, I don't want to say this wrong because I know y'all get mad at me. When do it come a time in your life where your self-esteem is so low that you let a Negro put his fist in your face and say, I'm sorry, and you stay? Where do that come in your life? Well, a brother can pee on you And you like it. Young Miami. She like Diddy to pee on her. Where is it come in your life where a brother can say, I want you to sleep with 18 men, and you like it? Even if you don't like it, how did that come to play? How did somebody even play you like that? I don't have no understanding of that. How do somebody even come with enough nerves to say, I want you to sleep with 18 men? How do they even get to that point? Everything in life have signs before the storm. Everything got a sign before the storm. You can't tell me you didn't see the signs of this man being a freak, a nutcase. The first sign I would have got from Diddy when he would have, it's a video, he knocking shit off the desk and talking, he's screaming. I was like, yep, that's my exit. Where my shoes at? This nigga crazy. That would have been my exit. He crazy. He beating up his own self. This nigga beat up himself. So I know what you gonna do to me. Oh, no, time to go. You got too much money for me to go up against. See ya, peace, bye. He blew up cars. Yeah, he blew up cars and stuff after you been with him like 10 years. That's what y'all don't understand. Kid Cudi, he got his car blew up. He had been with Cassie by then like 10 years. He had some investment in her. If she would have left after 30 days, he wouldn't have blew up nobody's car. He would have found another woman. But 10 years, that's investment now. I've been paying you $250,000 a month. You just finna go over there with Kid Cudi? Hell no. It's going down. I know people right now that kill folks, damn it, because they took their food stamp card. Diddy was paying her $250,000. She thought she was gonna leave that easy. You don't take nobody money and say, I'm done with you. I mean, you should have never took his money. And I keep telling y'all, if somebody paying you $250,000 a month, it gotta be something attached to that money. Even if Leon right now say, Nina, I'm gonna start giving you $50,000 a month, I'm like, to do what? That'd be my first question. To do what? I just want to give it to you. You ain't expect to give me $50,000 to be your girlfriend. I'm doing that for free. So if you paying me, that means I'm hired to do a job. What do that job require? You gotta tell me what it requires, brother, before I accept any dollar. What I gotta do for that money? Doctors ain't making that kind of money. A month? There's some people making a year. You want to get that to me every month. What? I ain't no brain surgeon. I don't know how to reserve life. What am I supposed to be doing with that kind of money? Some come with that money. You gonna tell me they never asked him a question? Guess who else getting that money? Young Miami and Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby mama. They getting the same $250,000. That's how I know that they hired to do a job. And they supposed to be allegedly S-workers. Now I believe they are. I believe Cassie was too. Because Cassie, you was getting it for 14 years. You didn't know that? That's what I'm saying. If they knew, they know right now why they getting that money. Think about this, y'all. Young Miami and Daphne Joy know why they getting that money. How Cassie didn't know? Can somebody explain to me how she didn't know that was the job requirement? But them other girls know. That's why they not complaining against Diddy. Because they knew their job title is to have F-offs. And they loving it. They loving the money. They ain't complaining. I believe Kim Kardashian, all of them doing that thing. And then, let me tell y'all what I found out. Beyonce, y'all, they said she's fighting a divorce right now with Diddy. With Jay-Z. They showed pictures of Jay-Z and Beyonce practicing witchcraft. Didn't I tell y'all Miss Tina was geeky? She geeky. That lady is weird, man. Miss Tina looked like the witch from the West. She looked like she would put a Hicks on your behind. That lady looks scary as hell. They showed them practicing witchcraft. Jay-Z is personal friends with this witch, the famous witch. I said, it's a famous witch, Jesus? I'm like, where I been? I didn't even know they had famous witches. Shit, the only witches I ever seen was on the Wiz. I didn't know they was walking around here for real. But they famous witches. And you wonder where these people money coming from. Shit is coming from the witchcraft. That's why Beyonce walking around here now thinking she a cowgirl. She didn't forgot who she was. She Kim Kardashian mixed with, damn it, Dolly Parton. She don't know who the hell she is. She was on Judge D. You know what I can't stand, y'all? You know what I can't stand? I know I'm talking too much, but you know what I can't stand? I can't stand for some grown person to make a grown person decision and then say somebody made them do it. Damn it, you grown. Shit. Take responsibility for your actions. I can't stand that shit. They made me. Ain't nobody make your grown act. Man, come on, man. Did they tie you up? Did they put a gun to your head? Get out of here, Beyonce. Did nobody make you take no drugs? Did nobody make you have no... Man, get out of here, man. You damn it, Beyonce. You got all the beehives. You know the beehives, her fans, they would beat Jay-Z ass. These people crazy. These fans is crazy. Just like Nicki Minaj fans. They crazy. All she got to do is call her fans. Jay-Z wouldn't have nothing coming. They would fight for Beyonce. The fans would kill people. I'm telling you, fans are so crazy. When Michael Jackson died, y'all know people was jumping out of buildings and killing themselves off the top of houses and shit. They committed suicide because Michael died. These be diehard fans. So you can't tell me if Beyonce was doing something she didn't want to do, she couldn't get on tour on stage and say, Jay-Z is holding me against my will. I'm scared. I need my fans' help. Man, they would have rushed that stage, went back there and beat Jay-Z ass. If she would have told one person at that it would have went down. Jay-Z couldn't have sing. He couldn't have rapped another rap song. Jay-Z wouldn't be able to go home. They would have been looking for his ram-looking ass. They would have been looking for him. She Beyonce. But watch what she gonna say. I met him when I was 16 and he strung me out on drugs. Watch. It's coming. Because everybody's saying it already. She was 16. He was 20. And he was 29. I know some girls right now, fast as hell, chasing grown-ass men. They chasing the men. I know some young, fast-ass girls right now chasing grown men like that. Want to sleep with grown men. Y'all know none. All you got to cut on Facebook. All you got to do is go to a prom, go to a high school prom and watch they be dressed like strippers. Lashes this long, they 16. Nails all the way up. The mothers are setting them up and selling them to the world. They advertising their daughters. They advertising them, putting them on display. And then get mad when a grown man look at them. Some shit just start at home, man. That's what I'm saying. Some shit just start at home. You supposed to teach your kids at home. Somebody didn't teach Diddy. Diddy was raised hard. So you got to be a special kind of female to handle Diddy. You can't be no little Cassie coming from college. See, J-Lo could have handled Diddy. For real. J-Lo from the block, she could have handled Diddy ass. But J-Lo looking like, nigga, I'm just trying to get out here in Hollywood. I'm trying to do my thing. You on some prison shit. Because she was running around with Diddy. With the scarf on. Looking like Tupac cousin. She had it down pat. But soon as somebody got deleted, she like, oh, no, wait a minute. No, brother. I don't do that kind of shit. Now, we can have kinky sex and all that other stuff. You can pee on me, but I ain't taking no L for you. I ain't taking your stuff ain't that good. Peace. She was gone. Did anything happen to J-Lo? When answer this, y'all. Did anything happen to J-Lo when she left? And she know the truth. She know about a deletion of a person. She know what happened that night. Did they do anything to J-Lo? Nope. So everybody else tell me something's going to happen to them when they left. Nothing happened to J-Lo. J-Lo was telling them pretty much, F all y'all. Shane, Sean, Kim, Ben, whatever, whoever. F all y'all. I'm going home. If you mess with me, Diddy, I'm going to beat your ass. I'm Jenny from the block. Fuck with me if you want to. Excuse my French. She went on with her music, did her thing. He became cool with Ben, and she went on by her business. He even shook Ben's hand and said, "The best, go back, and for real, go back." He shook Ben's hand and said, "The best man won." And pretty much like, bye, J-Lo. And he never got over this girl. He still loved J-Lo to this day. He tried to make Cassie J-Lo. But see, he got a weak J-Lo. That's why he was able to bully her. He bullied that girl. Oh, you want to be J-Lo? B? Okay. Go get your titties done. How can somebody tell you to go do a plastic surgery and get your titties done and tell you, I want her titties like my ex-girlfriend? How many of y'all lay on that table after this Nick wrote and said, I want her titties like my ex-girlfriend? Because this is what he told the surgeon. I want her titties like J-Lo. And showed him a picture. I want her titties look like this. And when she came out of surgery, they was too big and he was mad. J-Lo titties ain't that big. Cut them off. I mean, this is what really happened. And the surgeon said, that can kill her. We just did a surgery. She got to heal. Cut them off now. So he took some out and he made them like J-Lo. She went through 2 major surgeries back to back. And guess what happened to that doctor? They said he was texting. And he went off the cliff. He's gone. So they can't go to him and say, did he make her have 2 surgeries back to back? Not in our records. It ain't what you know, it's what you can prove. He gone. Do I believe he did something to Kim Porter? Mm-hmm. Yep, I do. Do I believe he did something to Al B. Sure? Most likely than not, yep. Do I believe he has something to do with Tupac and Big? Uh-huh. Yeah, I believe that. But who the hell am I? I ain't no damn body. That's public opinion. Can I prove he did it? Nope. So that's why Diddy's still out. All of us think he did that shit. All of us. I don't know, probably not one person that don't think Diddy did some dirt. Everybody know he did something. But we can't pinpoint exactly what he did and how he did it. So guess what? It don't matter. Because it ain't what we know, it's what we can prove. And the judge don't have time. He don't have time. I think Diddy did a lot of shit. I think he choked Cassie. I think he argued Cassie. I think he acted like he was Ike Turner in the studio, put her clothes down. You know what Ike did to Tina? Ike did that shit to Tina. I believe he did all that because he got off from power. He loves power. But can we prove he did all that? We only thinking he did it. That don't stand up in a court of law. We can flood the courtroom right now. It can be 1,000 people show up in Cassie's behalf and say, Your Honor, I believe he did that because he's an evil person. And they be like, well, how you know he evil? Well, from what we seen on TV. How y'all know he wasn't acting? We don't know. He could have been acting. Do y'all know him personally? Have y'all been in his house? Have y'all ever seen him put his hands on Cassie? Was you there? Your cousin? Was Sister Sarah there? So how the hell you gonna tell me this man guilty? Because I think he did. Get your Lil Rodney ass out my courtroom. That's how the judge looking at us right now. Get out. Lil Rodney and Tyrone Blackburn. Get y'all retarded asses out. I gotta go, y'all. Leon about to beat me. Leon about to beat me. I'll talk to y'all later. Keep y'all head up. Think. Talk to y'all later. Bye.